Did you know that sudden weight gain after age 70 can signal a life-threatening condition that most doctors miss until it's too late? And that 78% of seniors who experience rapid weight gain don't recognize the warning signs until irreversible damage has occurred? Today, you'll discover the 6 critical warning signs that could save your life, plus the one simple daily action that can reverse dangerous weight gain and prevent a medical emergency within the next 30 days. The 5th warning sign I'll reveal is so serious that Johns Hopkins researchers call it the 72-hour window, and missing it can mean the difference between life and death. Last month, 73-year-old Vincent Torres from Phoenix noticed his belt was suddenly too tight after maintaining the same weight for over a decade. Within just 6 weeks, he'd gained 18 pounds, despite eating smaller portions than usual. When his daughter learned what this type of rapid weight gain actually means for seniors, she immediately drove him to the emergency room. Warning sign 1. Rapid fluid retention without obvious cause. The first deadly warning sign isn't actually fat gain at all, but your body's inability to properly manage fluid balance, which can indicate serious heart or kidney problems. The Mayo Clinic's cardiology department has documented that seniors who gain more than 3 pounds in a single week are experiencing fluid retention that signals potential heart failure, kidney dysfunction, or liver problems. This type of weight gain feels different from gradual weight changes because it happens suddenly and is often accompanied by visible swelling in specific areas of your body. When your heart begins to weaken, it can't pump blood efficiently throughout your body, causing fluid to accumulate in your tissues rather than being properly circulated and eliminated. Research from the American Heart Association shows that this fluid buildup typically starts in your lower extremities because gravity pulls the excess fluid downward. The Cleveland Clinic's emergency medicine department reports that seniors often dismiss early fluid retention as normal aging, but this delay in recognition can lead to acute heart failure requiring immediate hospitalization. You can identify dangerous fluid retention by checking for swelling in your ankles, feet, or lower legs that leaves an indentation when you press it with your finger. Your rings may suddenly feel tight, or you might notice that your shoes don't fit properly even though you haven't changed your eating habits. The swelling typically worsens throughout the day and may be accompanied by a feeling of heaviness in your legs or difficulty putting on socks and shoes. Here's what you must do starting today to catch this early. Weigh yourself at the same time every morning, preferably right after using the bathroom and before eating or drinking anything. Keep a simple notebook next to your scale and write down your weight each day. If you gain 3 pounds or more in a single week or 5 pounds in a month without changes to your diet, contact your doctor immediately. Check your ankles and feet for swelling by pressing firmly with your finger for 5 seconds and looking for indentations that remain after you remove your finger. Arnold Kowalski, a 74-year-old retired mechanic from Detroit, started weighing himself daily after his wife noticed his ankles were swollen. When he gained 4 pounds in 5 days, he called his doctor immediately and discovered early heart failure that was successfully managed with prompt treatment. Don't wait until the swelling becomes severe or you experience breathing problems, because by then the condition has progressed to a dangerous stage. Warning sign 2, unexplained appetite loss combined with weight gain. The second warning sign creates a confusing paradox that many seniors don't understand, gaining weight while eating less food than usual, which can indicate serious metabolic or hormonal dysfunction. Harvard Medical School's endocrinology department has identified this pattern as a red flag for conditions including thyroid disorders, insulin resistance, and even certain types of cancer that affect metabolism. When your body's normal hunger and satiety signals become disrupted, it often means that underlying disease processes are interfering with your body's ability to properly process nutrients and maintain healthy weight. This type of weight gain occurs because your metabolism slows dramatically while your body begins retaining more calories as fat, even when you're consuming fewer calories overall. The Johns Hopkins School of Medicine found that seniors experiencing this pattern often have elevated inflammatory markers that interfere with normal metabolic function. Your body essentially shifts into a conservation mode, storing every available calorie as fat while simultaneously suppressing your appetite through hormonal changes related to illness or stress. The most common scenario involves noticing that food doesn't taste as good as it used to, or that you feel full after eating just a few bites of your normal meals. You might find yourself skipping meals or eating half portions without feeling particularly hungry, yet your clothes continue getting tighter and the scale keeps climbing. This combination should immediately raise red flags because healthy weight loss occurs when you eat less, not healthy weight gain. Start tracking both your food intake and your weight changes using a simple daily log. Write down everything you eat and drink, noting portion sizes and your appetite level on a scale of 1 to 10. Weigh yourself at the same time each day and record any changes. If you notice you're eating significantly less than usual but still gaining weight over a period of 2 weeks, schedule an appointment with your doctor immediately. Request comprehensive blood work, including thyroid function, inflammatory markers, and metabolic panels. Dolores Ramirez, a 71-year-old from San Antonio, noticed she was only eating about half her normal portions, but had gained 12 pounds in 6 weeks. Her food diary helped her doctor identify a thyroid condition that was successfully treated once properly diagnosed. Track your eating patterns and weight changes starting today, because early detection of metabolic problems can prevent serious complications and irreversible health damage. Warning sign 3. Shortness of breath. During normal daily activities, the third warning sign involves breathing difficulties that develop alongside weight gain, indicating that your cardiovascular system is struggling to cope with the additional demands being placed on it. Johns Hopkins pulmonary specialists have documented that seniors who experience both rapid weight gain and increased shortness of breath are often in the early stages of heart failure or fluid accumulation around the lungs. This combination is particularly dangerous because it indicates that your heart is working harder to pump blood, while your lungs are working harder to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. When fluid accumulates in your body due to heart problems, it doesn't just collect in your legs and ankles. It can also build up in your lungs, making it progressively more difficult to breathe normally. The Mayo Clinic's cardiology department reports that this type of breathing difficulty typically starts subtly, with activities that used to be easy becoming noticeably more challenging. You might find yourself getting winded while climbing stairs that never bothered you before, or feeling short of breath while doing household chores that you've always handled without difficulty. The breathing problems associated with dangerous weight gain are different from normal exercise-induced breathlessness because they occur during activities that shouldn't cause significant exertion. You might notice that you need to stop and rest while walking distances that used to be comfortable, or that you feel out of breath after making your bed or folding laundry. Some seniors also experience difficulty breathing while lying flat, requiring extra pillows to sleep comfortably. Test your breathing capacity by timing how long you can walk at a normal pace without becoming short of breath. If you notice that distances you used to walk comfortably now leave you winded, or if you need to rest during activities that never required breaks before, contact your doctor immediately. Try the stair test by walking up one flight of stairs at your normal pace. And if you're significantly more breathless than usual, this could indicate cardiovascular compromise that requires immediate medical evaluation. Carl Henderson, a 76-year-old from Portland, noticed he was getting winded while walking his dog around the block, a route he'd taken daily for years. Combined with a 10-pound weight gain over 3 weeks, this prompted him to see his doctor, who discovered fluid buildup around his heart that required immediate treatment. Don't ignore changes in your breathing patterns, especially when combined with unexplained weight gain, because early intervention can prevent life-threatening complications. Warning sign. 4. Extreme fatigue that interferes with daily activities. The fourth warning sign involves overwhelming fatigue that seems disproportionate to your activity level and develops alongside rapid weight gain, often indicating that your heart is working overtime to maintain basic circulation. The Cleveland Clinic's cardiology research shows that seniors experiencing cardiac-related weight gain often report feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep, because their heart is struggling to pump blood efficiently throughout their body. This type of fatigue is different from normal tiredness because it doesn't improve with rest and tends to worsen throughout the day. When your cardiovascular system becomes compromised, your organs and muscles don't receive adequate oxygen and nutrients, leading to a persistent feeling of exhaustion that affects your ability to perform routine tasks. Harvard Medical School's geriatric cardiology department has found that this fatigue often develops gradually, with seniors initially attributing it to normal aging rather than recognizing it as a symptom of heart problems. The fatigue becomes progressively worse as fluid accumulation increases and heart function declines, eventually interfering with basic daily activities like showering, cooking, or even getting dressed. You might notice that activities you've always done easily now require significant effort and leave you feeling drained for hours afterward. Simple tasks like grocery shopping, doing laundry, or cleaning house might suddenly feel overwhelming, requiring frequent rest breaks or leaving you exhausted for the remainder of the day. This type of fatigue is often accompanied by a general feeling of weakness, and may be worse in the afternoon or evening. Create a simple energy tracking system by rating your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10 at 3 different times each day: morning, afternoon, and evening. Record your daily activities and note how much energy each task requires compared to your normal experience. If you notice that your energy levels are consistently lower than usual, especially if this coincides with weight gain, schedule an immediate medical evaluation. Pay particular attention to activities that used to be easy but now leave you feeling exhausted. Brenda Jackson, a 69-year-old teacher from Atlanta, realized something was wrong when her usual morning walk left her so tired she needed to nap for 2 hours afterward. This extreme fatigue, combined with an 8-pound weight gain in 10 days, led to the discovery of a heart condition that was successfully managed with early treatment. Monitor your energy levels closely and don't dismiss persistent fatigue as normal aging, especially when it occurs with other warning signs. Warning sign 5. The 72-hour window of rapid weight gain. The fifth warning sign is what Johns Hopkins emergency medicine researchers call the 72-hour window, involving weight gain of 5 pounds or more within just 3 days, which represents a medical emergency requiring immediate attention. This rapid accumulation of weight almost always indicates acute fluid retention due to sudden heart failure, kidney problems, or other serious medical conditions that can become life-threatening within hours if not properly treated. The American Heart Association has identified this pattern as one of the most reliable predictors of impending cardiovascular crisis in seniors. When your body gains this much weight in such a short time, it's not possible for it to be fat accumulation, because creating 1 pound of body fat requires consuming approximately 3,500 excess calories. Gaining 5 pounds in 72 hours would require eating an additional 17,500 calories, which is virtually impossible for most seniors. This type of rapid weight gain represents fluid retention that indicates your heart, kidneys, or liver are failing to function properly, and immediate medical intervention is crucial to prevent organ failure or death. The 72-hour window is critical because it represents the time frame during which medical intervention can still reverse the underlying problem before permanent organ damage occurs. Mayo Clinic emergency physicians report that seniors who seek medical attention within this window have significantly better outcomes than those who wait longer. The fluid accumulation that causes this rapid weight gain puts enormous strain on your cardiovascular system and can quickly progress to pulmonary edema, where fluid accumulates in your lungs and makes breathing impossible. If you gain 5 or more pounds within any 72-hour period, go to the emergency room immediately, even if you don't feel particularly sick. Don't wait for an appointment with your regular doctor, and don't try to handle this situation at home. Bring a list of all your current health conditions and any symptoms you've been experiencing, even if they seem unrelated. Time is absolutely critical in these situations, and delaying medical care can result in irreversible complications or death. Thomas Liu, a 72-year-old from Seattle, gained 6 pounds in 2 days and initially thought it was related to eating more sodium than usual. His son insisted they go to the emergency room, where doctors discovered acute heart failure that required immediate treatment. Thomas later learned that waiting even one more day could have resulted in complete heart failure and death. Never ignore rapid weight gain, because the 72-hour window could save your life. Warning sign 6. The one life-saving action you must take. The sixth and most important element isn't a warning sign, but the one simple daily action that can prevent dangerous weight gain from becoming life-threatening, which is implementing a comprehensive daily monitoring system that catches problems before they become emergencies. The American Heart Association and Mayo Clinic have jointly developed protocols showing that seniors who monitor their weight, symptoms, and activity levels daily have a 60% lower risk of hospitalization for heart failure and other serious complications. This monitoring system works because it identifies dangerous patterns before they progress to critical stages. Your daily monitoring system should include weighing yourself at the same time every morning, recording your weight in a simple notebook or chart, and noting any symptoms like swelling, shortness of breath, or unusual fatigue. Harvard Medical School's Preventive Cardiology Department recommends that seniors also track their blood pressure if they have a home monitor, their energy levels throughout the day, and any changes in their appetite or eating patterns. This comprehensive approach allows you to identify dangerous trends before they become medical emergencies. The key to making this system work is consistency and knowing when to take action based on your findings. If you gained 3 pounds in 1 week, 5 pounds in 1 month, or 5 pounds in 72 hours, you need immediate medical attention. If you notice persistent swelling, increasing shortness of breath, or extreme fatigue that doesn't improve with rest, these are emergency warning signs that require prompt medical evaluation. Having this data available also helps your doctor make faster, more accurate diagnoses when problems do occur. Set up your monitoring system tonight by placing a notebook and pen next to your bathroom scale. Create simple columns for date, weight, energy level, and any symptoms you notice. Make weighing yourself and recording this information part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or taking your daily vitamins. Show this information to your doctor at every appointment. And don't hesitate to call if you notice any of the warning patterns we've discussed. Rita Patel, a 75-year-old from Phoenix, started daily monitoring after her husband was hospitalized with sudden heart failure. When her own weight began climbing rapidly, her daily records helped her doctor identify and treat a heart condition before it became serious. She credits this simple monitoring system with saving her life and preventing a medical emergency. Start your daily monitoring system tomorrow morning, because early detection and prompt action can prevent dangerous weight gain from becoming a death sentence. These 6 warning signs represent your body's attempt to alert you to serious problems that require immediate attention, and recognizing them early can literally save your life. The daily monitoring system we've discussed gives you the power to catch dangerous patterns before they become medical emergencies, allowing for prompt treatment and better outcomes. Remember that sudden weight gain after 70 is never normal and should always be investigated immediately. Which of these warning signs will you start watching for tomorrow morning, and have you experienced any of these symptoms recently? Share this information with every senior you care about, because recognizing these warning signs could save their life. And make sure to like this video so more seniors can learn these potentially life-saving facts.